Mandalorian Season 1 and 2 spoilers ahead, as well as the Clone Wars Season 7 and the Bad Batch spoilers as well, so keep an eye out. Okay, hello everyone, we have another news video to do with LEGO Star Wars. I just want to say a huge thank you to Japan and LEGO, well LEGO Japan, because they've released the June sets that we're going to be basically getting. So what that means is they've released the summer sets, which is very, very exciting. We have stuff from the Mandalorian. We also have stuff from the Clone Wars. Not as much from the Clone Wars as what I would like to see, but it's all cool. And yeah, we're just going to get straight into the video. Also, when these sets come out, I will be posting links to them down below so you can purchase them through Amazon. Doing that really helps me out. I'll post sets that I have down below, so LEGO Star Wars sets, and yeah, just all that good stuff. So without further ado, we're going to get on to the first page. Again, this is like the catalogue they released, so they're the catalogue images. Okay, so the first set on the list, we have the Imperial Light Cruiser, aka Moff Gideon's ship. So if you've seen The Mandalorian, again spoilers, at the end of Season 2, Mando, Cara Dune, Fennec Shroud, Bo-Katan, and I forget the name of the other one, but it's like one of her night owls. They basically go to the ship to rescue Grogu from Moff Gideon, the Dark Troopers, and just the Empire in general. This set looks mega cool. I mean, it's not to scale, obviously, because otherwise it'll be huge, but yeah, it's just like a display piece to get. It would be awesome. I really love the design of the light cruiser, and yeah, no, this looks great. Also, what is really cool is if you look at the top left, we have two mini TIE fighters. Now, if you again have seen The Mandalorian, you know the middle part of the ship, that's where they fly out, and then that's where they crash their Imperial shuttle that they commandeer. So yeah, that is a really cool little feature. We have little missiles, as you can see, in the turrets. Again, the turret's a bit oversized. I know why they've done it for play features and stuff. I personally would have liked to see mini ones, so like, yeah, just a mini sort of design kind of thing. But yeah, LEGO is a toy and they implement in that type of thing for play features. The engines at the back look great as well, and so does the bridge. It has like that classic Imperial Light Cruiser sort of look. The figures we get with this set as well, we get 6 figures. We get Grogu, the Mando, with his Beskar spear, which is also really cool. We also get Cara Dune. Now, this one's a bit controversial because everything that's going on in the media with her and everything, but yeah, I was just quite surprised to see her, to be honest. Then we got Fennec Shroud, which is really cool because this is the first like LEGO Fennec we've actually seen. And yeah, I really like the character, especially with her being in the Bad Batch as well. Really cool. Then we get Moff Gideon with the Darksaber. So the Darksaber is, I'm kind of disappointed with how it looked. I mean, when it first came out, they did do Pre Vizsla holding it in his ship, and yeah, it's literally just like a normal LEGO lightsaber with just a black hilt. I would have liked to see if they gave it like a sword sort of look. That would have been really cool, but yeah, they didn't. But it's okay, I guess. Yeah, from what I can tell as well, the figure looks good. Again, these are very pixelated, so I won't be zooming in on these. I'll be putting pictures up of the characters though. And then last of all, we have the Dark Trooper. Now, I am actually you can't really tell actually by looking through this, but I am super excited to see what this guy looks like. Yeah, it's going to be really super interesting. Also, with these sets, I can't quite see the prices. Well, again, it's in Japanese, so they might have prices on them, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just doing the best I sort of can. So the next set we've got in the list, so all these sets at the start are going to be Mandalorian Season 2 ones, just heads up. So the next Mandalorian set we have is the speeder chase that we see from Season 2 after they destroy the Imperial base while escaping. I'm not actually too sure what this speed is actually called, because I thought it was the K79 S80, but it's not. Basically the one from Rebels and the one we see in Season 1. I've seen people just call it a cargo speeder, but I doubt it's called that. It looks like a more armoured version. Originally, I did actually think it was the Rebels one, but yeah, it's not. Anyway, I'm not going to speculate too much on it. It's a bit small compared to how big Grief is. I would have preferred to see it maybe a little bit bigger, because if you look at Grief at the top, he's... this thing's a lot bigger in the show. Again, I know it's a Lego set and they have to make it smaller, but I mean, come on, they could have at least made it a little bit bigger, I guess. So yeah, but what it makes up for in size anyway, it makes up with minifigs. Like, seriously, this is great. So we Grief minifig, which is really cool. He's in his like mayor sort of look. So after Mandalorian season 1, he takes control of the town that they're in, and yeah, Cara Dune becomes like his marshal. So yeah, very westerny kind of feel. I'm also quite surprised how he didn't get... Okay, so I could be completely butchering this guy's name, but Mothra, I think his name is, the blue guy. I'm quite surprised we didn't get those two with this set. But what we did get instead, which is super cool, if you look at the left side of the set, I originally thought that was a sand trooper, but on closer look, it's actually a mortar trooper, and we actually have a mortar to go along with him. This is so cool. So if you've seen The Mandalorian, you know that they do stormtroopers in these different variants. Like, we had the red flame trooper, and they have like the same sort of design. This guy, yeah, is a Imperial mortar trooper. They're yellow, and yeah, no, he just looks amazing. I mean, I imagine people will probably just get this set just for him, unless they do a battle pack, maybe. But yeah, I reckon him and Grief are going to be the main drawing points. Then we just get 2 normal stormtroopers, which is okay. Yeah, not really too fussed about it. What I am also a tiny bit disappointed about, I reckon they could have made the set a little bit more, like keep the same size of the speeder, but also add the 2 little white speeders, well, the scout troopers that chase the vehicle. That would have been really cool. I take it what happened is they were given concept art, like this happens with a lot of Lego sets. So for example, the Kylo Ren shuttle, the wings don't actually fold down how Lego made them. There was a big thing about it. I was watching this documentary and stuff. Anyway, I'm ranting at her. But yeah, so they only basically just get given the concept art and they're like, make that. So yeah, sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not, but yeah, what can you do? It has 2 stud shooters at the front of it. It has the back turret, and then it has like the World War One land ship kind of side turrets. Grief has a pistol. I don't think no, it doesn't look like it. The mortar trooper has a blaster, and the 2 stormtroopers have the E11, and they've got the new style of stormtrooper helmet, which is really cool. Okay, so yeah, that is going to do it for that set. Okay, this set doesn't really need much of an explanation, just because it's already been out. It's the Mandalorian Trouble on Tatooine. I've actually made a review on this set, so yeah, it came out a lot earlier, so you can click the card in the top right if you want to watch that later, or I'll put the video in the description as well. But yeah, basically we just get the ballista, we get the Mando in his speeder with Grogu on the side, and we get a little Tatooine hut. And yeah, that is actually available now, so yeah. So the last set we get for the Mandalorian stuff anyway, and then we're going to go on to the Clone Wars stuff. So yeah, Clone Wars Season 7 spoilers. Again, you've been warned. I'm not really too happy with this. I would have preferred to see something else. The reason why I'm not too happy with it is because literally, I think it was last year, we got the set again. We got Boba Fett's Slave 1. And to be fair, I don't think it looks... I mean, I like the bottom of it, but the top, it's just... And the red looks okay, but... I mean, I see why they included it, because, you know, Boba Fett makes a return and all that, but they could have done something, I guess, different. Like, they could have done a mini battle pack, or, like, 2 extra little sets. Like, yeah, they could have done a battle pack with the 2 white speeders, and then you could have had, like... I don't know, 2 main characters fighting them, so yeah, like Grief and someone else, or they could have done something, yeah, just along those sort of lines, like the duel that the Mando has, and Moff Gideon, even something to do with Ahsoka. That would have been awesome, because Ahsoka's in the Mandalorian. It's a lot bigger kind of part in a way, because yeah, it's Ahsoka. I mean, I know people love Boba Fett, but again, we got this set last year. Didn't really want to see it again, or we got it the year before. I can't remember. I know we got it recently though. I'll put the set up now. And yeah, seeing something to do with Ahsoka would have been a lot better. But anyway, enough about me ranting about that. What we do get though, which is really cool, is we get the Mando. So he's exactly the same as the one in the Trouble on Tatooine set. So we get him again with the arm printing, which I think is really generous, because we get him a lot more as well. And he has his Beskar spear. Now, I think the main reason why people are going to get this set is because we get Boba Fett in his Mandalorian gear. He looks, from what I can tell, pretty cool. I don't think he has a waist cape. So, like, if you've seen Boba Fett in his Mandalorian gear, people called him quote-unquote fat, but that's just because he's got all this, like, layer of robes and stuff over him. And yeah, we got that sort of look for him, and he does look really cool. I mean, he will look really cool anyway when we do get him. His helmet looks slightly different with markings and stuff from what I can see. Again, these images are very pixelated, sorry about that, but it's the best I could do. And yeah, he looks like he has his blaster with the like classic alien sort of gun that Lego's made, and then they've just put a lightsaber hilt on the end of it, which again, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, so that is going to do it for the Mandalorian sets. We're going to go on to the Clone Wars now. Okay, so Clone Wars Season 7 stuff, and also Bad Batch. So we're just going to get actually the Bad Batch stuff out of the way first. I've actually done a review on this, so, well, an overview of it, because we got the pictures released early to us, so you can check that out. It has all my thoughts and feelings. That'll be in the card above as well. So, yeah, basically in that set, you get all of the Bad Batch members, including Crosshair, but he's in his Imperial gear, and we also get the Gonk droid. Now, something that I did actually forget to mention about the Bad Batch Shuttle, I'm quite surprised we haven't got Omega in it, but yeah, that's all I'm just going to say about that. So we're going to move on to the next set. So the next set is Bo-Katan's ship. So basically we've only actually ever got one of these in the past, which was Pre Vizsla's Mandalorian ship. I can't remember, I think it was called a Mandalorian gunship, I can't remember, I could be wrong, or Mandalorian shuttle, it's one of those two. But yeah, she's got her classic sort of look to her ship. The figures you also get with it are very interesting. I reckon with these sets, the people aren't really going to care as much about the ships and stuff, and more about the minifigures, because they just look so good. Even pixelated, they look great. So it looks like we get a Night Owl, so one of Bo-Katan's like Mandalorian soldiers. Then you get Bo-Katan herself, which we haven't got yet. So that's going to be quite cool. We get a Bo-Katan figure. Actually, none of these figures we've got yet, what it looks like. And then one which I extremely want to get, because I love the look of his armour, Gar Saxon. That is amazing. We have seen a Mandalorian Shadow Collective Lego minifigure. We got that back in... oh god, I can't remember. It was a while ago though. Roundabout when the Clone Wars, so roughly 2015, I could be wrong, but yeah, it was a Shadow Collective Mando, so now you can have Gar Saxon to go along with them, so that is super cool. And he has his two pistols, what it looks like. Actually no, wait, he's just got the one. I'm quite surprised he hasn't got his rifle, because that's like his signature weapon, his sniper. But Bo-Katan, she's got two pistols, and her Night Owl's got two pistols. And yeah, Gar Saxon does actually just look like he's got one. So yeah, again, pictures are a bit grainy, but I'll try and sort that out. If I do manage to find a better picture, I'll put them up now and stuff, well, as I'm talking about them. This set also has two stud shooters on the side of the ship. It looks like you can fit Bo-Katan inside, and I imagine it will have the same mechanism of it turning as the Pre Vizsla one, so the original one, which, I mean, I think this one kind of does actually look a little bit better than it, because it's obviously newer and it's got more tiles and stuff. It just looks a lot more sleeker. We have the duel between Ahsoka and Maul. Now, this set actually kind of surprises me a little. It reminds me of the old, like, mega old Lego sets where we would get small things like this. So, for example, we got Darth Vader and the Emperor. We got that in, like, I think it was 2000 or 1999, something like that. And it was basically the chair that the Emperor sits in, his throne, and all that. And it looks like they're starting to bring those sets back, which I think is really cool. So we got Maul and Ahsoka battling it out, which is awesome. Now, yeah, Maul has his regular sort of Lego legs. So the other Clone Wars Maul we got was the one where he had his, like, inverted giant legs, metal legs. You get the throne with the stained glass in the background. Now, I'm not sure if that thing in the background there will be, like, Maul's coffin he goes in, as in his... I can't remember what they called it. It was like a mini prison coffin thing which could hold him so he couldn't use the Force. That is super cool, but we also get Ahsoka. So, yeah, people are going to get this set as well. For the minifigs, I mean, the only time you could have got Ahsoka beforehand was in the droid tank, and yeah, now you can get her in this. She's going to become a lot more of a available minifig, because yeah, it's a pretty small set. I'm also hoping this isn't just going to be a promotional thing. It doesn't look like it. Maul has his double-bladed lightsaber though, which is really cool. The throne looks great, and yeah, I'm kind of hoping that is his little coffin thing, but it might just be a pillar like you can play with, so yeah, they could cut through it and things, and yeah. So yeah, there's not really much to say about it. Also, I'm wondering if that stuff's going to be printed as well, so the stuff above the throne and on the block, but we'll have to find out. So thank you for watching, everyone. I literally woke up today and I literally have just been recording it now, so yeah, first thing I was like, oh, I thought it was fake when I first saw it, because I saw the Imperial cruiser and I just thought it was a, like, mock, and I was like, no, and I took a closer inspection and I was like, okay. So yeah, we got the new Lego summer sets revealed, which is really cool. I'm excited for winter. I hope they do more Clone Wars stuff, because technically we only got 2, and then 1 Bad Batch one. Again, yeah, more Clone Wars sets would have been nice, because big Clone Wars fan, but Mandalorian sets are more than welcome as well. I think I might have to get the speeder with the mortar trooper and also the ship. I imagine the ship's going to be quite expensive though, the Imperial cruiser. I've always wanted a set like that and I've never actually got one, so to treat myself possibly. And the minifigs look great as well, so that's going to be pretty exciting, especially Fennec. I would like to see what her helmet's made out of. It's like the rubbery stuff or plasticky. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Again, links down below to the latest Lego Star Wars sets, Amazon links. You can click on those links. Purchasing through them really helps me out. You can also go and find a more organised route through my kit website, where I post all my Amazon links. So literally I just dump all of them in there. I've got a Lego Star Wars kit thing set up, so all the available sets in the minute. I then have Star Wars pop figures, so you've got like Clone Wars pop figures like Bo-Katan, Garsax and all that, and then lastly I am making a Black Series list as well. So yeah, I have like Crosshair, Hunter and the Special Forces Trooper in that as well, and those links basically work for Amazons in UK, US, Australia, Canada, Italy, Spain, France, Germany. I think that's all of them. But yeah, okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you like these little news videos, and yeah, let me know down below what sets you want to get out of all these. So yeah, the ones I'm probably going to get, 2 I mentioned at the start, and possibly, well, most definitely actually, the throne room battle. I really like the look of that. just for the minifigs as well. It looks cool. So yeah, okay, I will see you later. May the force be with you, and goodbye.